Helix 3.0 is upon us, and we are now having the situation where we want to use the poly effects like the poly pitch, the poly wham, and the poly capo, but they take up so much DSP that you have to drastically change all the patches that you've been building so meticulously for so long. There's only one way where you can use the poly effects while keeping your patches completely intact, and that involves a conspiracy theory. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Justin, and if this is our first time meeting, I am all about worship guitar, and I do all things related to worship ministry, electric guitar. I do guitar lessons, I do gear reviews, and I do tech implementation videos on how-tos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button so that my content goes right to you when it comes out. It would really help me out. If not, welcome back to the channel. Let me give you some background. I was recording the latest song for our Worship From Home series, which is Paul Balocha's Christmas Offering. And we are using a rendition of that song by the University of Mobile's U-Mobile? Yeah, the U-Mobile band or something. And in that rendition, the guitarist has a very distinct octave effect being used on the guitar part. When I heard that part, I knew immediately that I had to use the worship tutorials indicator patch. It had the exact kind of sound I was looking for. Unfortunately, I had to do some extensive remodeling, as it were, of the first part of the signal chain in order to put in a poly pitch effect. And by then, the sound had already changed. And so I was stuck. I thought I wouldn't be able to get that octave effect without sacrificing significantly, the sound that I was looking for. Then it occurred to me that I had two separate rigs. I had the HX Stomp and I had the Helix, and both of which I use every single day in various situations. This time around, I thought to myself, you know what, maybe I can use HX Stomp to fill in that need. And lo and behold, that's what happened. I basically used HX Stomp as an outboard processor. I put the poly pitch as the first thing in the HX Stomp, and then I used a bit of coloring after that. I used an EP booster and I used the clone models on the HX Stomp with a bit of EQ at the ends, just so that I can use the HX Stomp like a preamp of sorts. And that was sent directly to the Helix with my litigated preset, and I recorded the part as you just heard. Let me cut to the chase. I think that there's a conspiracy. I think Line 6 is trying to get us to buy both the HX Stomp and the Helix. This may not exactly be a tinfoil hat moment, but I think that this conspiracy has a bit of merit to it, because the very top pocket of the Helix backpack is sized to perfectly hold a HX Stomp. Now, why would you need to have a HX Stomp in the front pocket of the Helix backpack when you already obviously have the Helix? You could say that the person who bought the Helix backpack with HX Stomp just wants to use the rest of the bag interior for luggage, space, for clothes, and what have you when traveling. But I don't think so. I think that there is a genius marketing plan somewhere to make you want to buy both HX Stomp and Helix. Otherwise, why would they make the backpack to be able to house both products? Anyway, that's my conspiracy theory. I'm going to spend the rest of this video to show you what I did on the HX Stomp to use it like a preamp. Many of us in praise and worship land are familiar with the Jackson Audio Bloom, the Jackson Audio Prism, all these preamp type pedals. It's like the magic dust pedals on the guitar so that it gets treated in a certain way before hitting the rest of your pedal board. I think HX Stomp can fulfill this role in the following ways. Let me show you how to set this up for free. Step 1, go to Worship Tutorials and download their building blocks patch that has got the drives in it. You're going to take the EP booster and the clon pedals from that particular patch. Next, you're going to put an EQ at the end of that chain so that you can take out a bit of the mid bump that comes with the clon. The clon does have a distinct mid-range character. That could be something you like. It's really up to you. But I use the EQ to shape the overall sound coming out of the two pedals in front so that I can set this up as a preamp pedal. You also have to set your HX Stomp's output to instrument level because you want to use this like a pedal and patch it through the rest of your pedal board. If you put it to line, it's going to be a lot more hotter and it's going to really crunch up any presets that you have in your Helix. That's it from me. If you have any questions, comments, or any raves or rants, please put them in the comment box below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. This is Justin signing off.